Hi there, welcome to Emotional Mojo. I'm Michelle Yarn, along with National Certified Counselor Jada Jackson, registered dietitian and nutritionist Tara Gaitis. And we're welcoming back our very special guest host for the week, life architect and founder of Meometry.com, Jason Goldberg. Together, we're gonna make people do something with their life, right? We're gonna help you out, and we start with a Change Your Life challenge.
And today we're challenging you to speak up with conviction. Did you know that 75% of Americans suffer from public speaking anxiety? And that speaking anxiety bleeds into almost every aspect of a person's life. Speaking up at work, in social environments, and in relationships. And what we want to do today is break down the problem that we have when we need to speak up in social environments. So here are the problems, guys. Well, do you guys have that problem?
Well, I'm guessing it comes from a place of fear. You're afraid that you're going to be shot down, that you're going to be embarrassed, something like that,
And it's not always what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it, right? Because if you don't have confidence, then how do you sound like you know what you're talking about,
how do you
right?
be assertive if you have your shoulders down and your head slumped and everything else?
Absolutely. And that's, you guys hit everything right on the head, the target right on the head. So let's look at these.
That's because we're not afraid to speak up.
Right. They actually tell us to shut up in our ears. In this
Exactly.
All right.
So we don't have a problem with these
now.
guys here. So these are the phrases. The wrong words and wrong phrases can also be a problem. People look at you a certain way. So this is the problem. Shrinkers is what we call them. Just, actually, or does that make sense? And we were talking about this, Michelle. I say that quite a bit. Does that make sense?
And they say when you say that, that means you don't think that what you're saying has any validity or that you
doesn't have value.
You make sense. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why am I asking you to just say it instead of saying, actually, I have an opinion? Say no. I think.
This is what I believe. This is what I think, and be very assertive when you say it. And then here are a couple more, and then we'll get to what we can do about it. Rushing through it, being really quickly. And a lot of times people say that you do that because you're afraid that someone's going to interrupt you, and you want to get your point out. And then self-doubt is the obvious, and you said, Tara, fear, and usually fear is underneath self-doubt, right? So what do we do about it? Here we go. We want you to list your shrinkers that you use regularly, and just stop. Just be very aware. And then what we want you to do is list power words or power phrases.
Okay. So what do you got? Swap them out?
Yeah, you know that's what we do, right? Where you replace negative with positive, and that's pretty simple. And you just said it a minute ago. It's like, instead of saying, well, I actually think, it's, this is what I think.
Yeah.
Or this is what I'm going to do. This is what I will do. This is how I'm going to do it. Rather than using the shrinking words, right? You're going to do it with power. And then finally, list and confront your, Tara said it, fears. Right. So that's the challenge. So choose one area today.
We want you to do that now. I hope I had enough conviction there. You got 56 minutes before the end of the show, so get started on that. We'll check back in a few minutes.